Hello, 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 and welcome. My name is Randy, again, Carolina Picker, and thank you for stopping by to figure out if eBay promoted listings are worth it in 2022. We're going to go over to my dashboard and we're going to look at some of my promoted listings, and then I'm going to go over with you some other alternatives if you didn't use eBay that you could use, but we're going to find out if they're actually worth it or not. Mainly Facebook ads. And I'm going to show you exactly how Facebook ads work out as far as figures go, and show you that it may or may not actually be worth it, and why eBay promoted listings may actually be the best option. So let's go ahead and get over to the screen share. Okay, so here we are in my eBay back office, if you will, or whatever, and I'm under the performance tab. And what I've got pulled up here is this year's sales so far in 2022. And mainly I want to show you that how the eBay promoted listings have worked out. So $5,444.12 is my total sales so far. And if you look at promoted listings, out of that, $4,132.21 came from promoted listings. 75.9% of my total sales came from promoted listings. So what that means is that had I not promoted my listings, I would have only ended up with $1,311.91 so far in this time frame here. So that shows you right there, just right on the surface, that promoted listings are working. Now, what is my average promoted listing fee? Well, if you look at the whole year, basically right now it's $319 is my total fee. Now, if you remember in the last video last week, we went over how eBay fees work, and if you missed that video, then you need to go back and look for it. I'll try to put it up here at the top as well, right up here in the screen somewhere, and you can click on it right up in here to get to that video. But what we're looking at specifically now is promoted listing fees, so $319. So if we take the total sales that we have, okay, now remember the total sales that we have here is also including shipping. Okay, so if we take the total sales, and let me get a calculator over here, and we take $300.19 and divide it by 5444.12, I'm paying an average of, just call it 6%. Let's multiply that by 100. So I'm paying an average of 6% to sell my products. Folks, I'll pay that all day long. 6% of my sales to make $4,132.21, I'll pay that all day long. Now let's see what the figure is if we take out the shipping part of it. So if we come back over to all sales up here and we look at just item sales, not counting the shipping, okay, that would still be $300.19 divided by 39.94.45, 39.94.45. This is actually a more accurate reading of what we're paying. So we're actually paying, let me multiply it by 100. We're actually paying 7.5%, or 8. If you want to round up, it's 8%, 7.5%, however you want to call it. We'll call it 7.5% here. So 7.5% of my total sales has been paid out in ad fees. Now, a lot of people say, well, you know, I don't want to promote my listings on eBay because that costs me a lot of money. Well, what if I told you that you could make $50 profit if you were willing to pay eBay $4 to advertise your product when it sells? Wouldn't you do that? I mean, you'd do that all day long. If I told you you could make $10 profit and you had to pay eBay 79 cents to get that $10 profit, wouldn't you do that? Of course you would. But let me just show you some alternatives, or an alternative. We're only going to go to Facebook ads. And I want to show you how Facebook ads look if you were to have your own store outside of eBay. Like, for example, if you had a Shopify store, if you had your own website on Wix or BigCommerce or WordPress, or if you built your own site, or if you wanted to advertise your Mercari or your Poshmark or something like that. Let me show you how that works out, and you'll see why eBay is actually the best solution for you. The first thing I'm going to do is show you some actual back offices of people's ads, okay? Now, I have run ads in the past. I've owned several companies in the past, and I have ran ads for them, and I can tell you that Facebook ads are terrible. Your ROI is terrible. but I just want to show that to you. So this person here, they spent a total of $396.73. Now, let's see exactly what their cost per purchase was. $18.89. Now, this person done pretty good. They made $1,436 back out of that $396. But they paid $18.89 on average to get a purchase, to get one purchase. Now, in eBay, what we're talking about is paying $1, $2, $3. It really depends on your total price and how much percentage you put in there. But you could end up paying just a couple of bucks, or even I've even paid as low as like 43.50 cents once an item sold. So this one on the surface is not that bad, but it still cost them $396.73 to make that $1,400. So let's just do the math on that. Let's see what that is. 396.73 divided by 1436.05. They paid 28%, or if you don't want to round up, like because we didn't round ours up, I said 7.5. They paid 27.62% to get $1,400 and $1,436 back. That's high compared to what we were paying, which was 7.5%, or yeah, 7.5% right here. That's high. Okay. Now let's go to the next one here. Now we'll look here and we'll see that they spent $40.79. And on this one, we can see cost per thousand, cost them $9.43. They got one checkout initiated and they made no money. They had no purchases. Okay, so they spent $40.79 and had no purchases. So that right there tells you that eBay once again rules, because you don't pay eBay an advertising fee until somebody actually purchases your product. They're out there, they're listing it on Google, they're listing it on Google Shops, they're listing it on Bing, they're listing it on Yahoo, they're listing it on various websites, they're listing it on eBay's website, and it over and over and over again. They're listing it to people that are searching for it. So you're getting in front of hundreds of thousands of eyes all the time, and you're not paying a dime until you actually sell that product. Then you're just paying the percentage that you actually put in there. So this person spent $40.79 and made no money back. Let's take a look at this one here. This is in pounds, but it's still, you can still figure it out. They spent 381.78 pounds. The results over here, they end up with 8 purchases. And if I move myself out of the way here, website purchase conversions. Okay, so they made 430.08 pounds. I don't know how you say that. In America, we'd say $430.08, but I guess we'll just call it 430 pounds. So they spent 381 pounds to make 430 pounds. Let's do the quick math on that. 381.78 divided by 430.08 times 100. They spent 88.77%. That is just crazy. Let's go over here to another one and take a look at it. And I just have to keep moving myself around here. Sorry about that. So this person here spent $81.34. And a cost per purchase was $81.34 because they only got one purchase. So, and they made $19.95. So they spent $81.34 to make $19.95 back. Enough said on that one. I don't even have to, you don't even have to figure that one out. And let's take a look at one more here. They spent $124.80. They made $567.74 back. So let's see what they paid out. So let's take 124.80 and divide it by 567.74. Multiply that by 100. So they spent 21.98%. Basically 22%. That's still high compared to what you'll pay in eBay. So going back over here to my back office, and let me move myself back down here if you don't mind. Is eBay promoted ads worth it? Of course they are. I mean, once again, take a look here. My promoted listings so far, $4,132.21. It's 75.9% of my total sales, and all I spent out was $300.19 of that money. That's all I spent out was $300.19 of that money. Folks, that's incredible. If you're not promoting your listings on eBay, you need to do that. And what I'll do is I'll make a video specifically showing you how to do promotions or promoted ads, how you can set it up to where it automatically does it so you don't have to worry about it, and it automatically increases them or decreases them as you go along the bids and all that good stuff. So I'll show you how you can do that in a later video. But for now, just know that you need to be doing promoted ads in eBay. It's the cheapest, most efficient way to sell your eBay products, and it works. Okay, well listen, thanks for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe and share this video with people, and click that little bell so you're notified each and every time I place a new video. All right, until next time, I'll see each and every one of you on the flip side.